Probably time to do something about this. Well, folks, look back at my videos, just the thumbnails, and I haven't been clean shaven since August last year. 7 months. Probably the longest I've ever gone. Just a guess, it's probably the longest I've ever gone. The hair really isn't bothering me that bad. The beard doesn't bother me too bad, but got a few spots in there. I think I got some knots or something. They're kind of bugging me, kind of pulling on my chin. Put a number 8 on it. So I don't know how far down I really want to go. Normally I just shave it all off, but I'm gonna do this in steps. Step at a time. You even hear that? This thing doesn't have a whole lot of, you know, because I'm gonna need some, you know. It's time. Told you this thing didn't have any, you know, cojones. Aye. It's just pulling it out. This thing won't even cut through my hair. So much for taking it slow. I haven't seen my chin in 15 years. Not even a little bit of it. So I've been considering doing a little, you know, get the, you know, side things going, whatever those are called. But we'll tell you this much. Not having a beard really kind of gives you a feel for how big my hair is. My face looks small, and that's saying a lot. Tofu or not tofu? Get rid of that thing. It'll always grow back, right? I'm scared. Just do it. Just do it. Uh-oh, too late now. No going back. Maybe finish this up in front of the real mirror, huh? Check out those silky locks. Woo! That's more better. Yeah, I was a little worried because this did not look very good. While I had my hair, I looked so weird I didn't even recognize me. But as soon as I shaved my head off, my hair off, as soon as I shaved my head off, my hair off of my head, I like it. I can deal with it. I'm gonna call it a success. I'm gonna catch endless amounts of crap for it at work tomorrow. That's alright. My chin still hurts from those hairs. It's funny how the tides have turned here. Last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, I filmed all kinds, I didn't even put out a video. This week, I don't think I filmed at all. Maybe a little bit. And I'm putting out a video because I had so much footage from the previous week. So let's do a quick little update here. The thing is, I'm running out of juice. I'm running out of momentum. I don't know if that's because I'm becoming overwhelmed, because I'm really not that overwhelmed. I have a pretty good handle on everything that needs to happen. But here's what I did. I stopped on the greenhouse. I started early on the greenhouse because I wanted to get it up, plasticed, so I could put temperature readers in there, inside and outside, and see what kind of temperature differential it would hold when it got really cold. And well, it's too late for that now. It's not going to get way down zero-ish anymore, I don't think. So I'm not pushing on the greenhouse anymore. Basically, I'm pushing for the propagation room. I want to get the seeds started. After I get seeds started, I've got 3 weeks of those growing before I need the greenhouse done. So that's what I'm kind of banking on right now. Get the seed room done, and then I'll focus on the greenhouse, because I don't have 3 weeks worth of work on the greenhouse. I have finished the purlins with a solid day of end walls and top purlin, a solid day of covering, putting the cover on. But that's basically 2 weekends. But since we had the time change, I can get some of that done during the week, so it's not that big a deal. I got to get the walk-in unit, the cooling unit, on it and wired and power to it, so that I can have an HVAC guy come in, hook it up, make sure it works. And that has to happen quick. I need to make sure the facilities are together before I get too far ahead of myself and have a bunch of plants that are ready to be harvested and nothing to harvest them with, nowhere to put them. So I'm taking a step back. I'm going to redo the schedule, see where I'm at, and that's that. So this episode, I'm going to show all the footage I shot a couple weeks ago, putting up the grow room. You saw the wall going up last time, put the covering on the wall, the walk-in cooler install. There you have it. The other night, I put the electrical boxes in, and I used the strapping off of my sheeting that I got the other day. It happened to be metal this time, so I used it to stiffen these up because they were really weak. This will be nice. It'll hold them all together when I put the covering on here, which is what I'm going to do right now. Huh, how about that? I'm gonna get this in here. The shelves, you know? Cart before the horse, what did I tell you? Oh, sweet. Fender washer, tech screw. I got the fender washer. Well, you'll see. You'll see. The secret weapon. Here's the secret weapon right here. This is called, I don't know what it's called, some kind of decorative board, but it's like a dry erase. So I'm hoping it is a dry erase and it'll act like a dry erase. Because the foam, when you put a screw in it, you can't tighten it down tight because it'll just pull through. Well, this, I can tighten it down a little tighter, kind of give some body to this wall. No structure, just body, so that I don't kick through it or anything. I'm going to leave this this foil here, because the shelf will be right up next to it and there'll be lights, and that'll help reflect the light back into the plants, which is the goal. But this will be a giant dry erase board, so I can write when I plant stuff and when I'm supposed to harvest stuff and when I'm supposed to pull stuff out of here. It should be sweet. I'm hoping. I just thought of that right off my head when I was sitting in here last night working on this. It's perfect because I was going to coat the whole wall in this, and then I decided to go with the foam board to provide a little insulation and to get the thickness so that the receptacle plates sit better. And this should be choice. Guess what today is? Guess what today is? It's walk-in cooler day. let's start with the facts here. Just the facts. As you can see, the walk-in is standing. There is no ceiling. Can you see that? There's no ceiling in it. Didn't put the roof in. Also, you'll notice it's the full width wall to wall. I thought it was a 6x10 because I missed those little panels right there. So when I measured the corner, I measured the door, and I measured the corner, and then I counted the other panels and said, okay, it's 6x10. Built the wall, thinking I was gonna have a nice walkway down there, and I missed those two. It's an 8x10. So what am I gonna do now, right? I built the wall. What are you gonna do? Well, I was upset at first. Not real upset, but upset enough. But then I realized this can work too. The door was originally, so it was a 6x10, it was gonna be, the center of the door would be more in here, which means I couldn't really put anything here. Well, now I've got a solid, that's 1 foot, 2 feet, 2.5 feet between here to put a countertop or whatever, so I can fill this whole area with stuff, because this is going to be more wash station. So that actually works better, that part. It sucks that I don't have that walkway through there. Let's go for a walk. First stop. It was a windy son of a gun. Look at this horse crapola. We had at least 10 bricks up there on that trim. Well, we came back from lunch, the wind was ripping and that trim was just flapping up. So we had to do a little weight hanging here. After that, haven't had a problem. Next stop. So we're on the back side of the building. If I've ever taken you over here. This is the door. We're gonna be a little grainy because I have it on 20,000 ISO or something. I guess I could open the door. All right, so well, there's my door. That doesn't work. What I'm gonna have to do is cut a doorway through this wall into, that's where the Corvette's parked, that's where the overhead door is. The pumpkin was sitting on the trailer. It's the main bay of this building. That's where I'm gonna have to access this, which isn't gonna be a huge deal breaker because I'm gonna have a door from the main area going into that room, and then I can come over here. And this process really has nothing to do with that process. I don't wanna have to come around to the backside every day, every time I need to get in here. So I'm not gonna use this door, I'm still gonna close it off. In the meantime, this is the only way to get in here till I get this cut. It's twofold. I don't plan on having this seed propagation room in here forever. I'd like to move it out somewhere else. So after the seed propagation room's gone, this will just be a storage room or a closet or an office. I'll figure something out for it.